Hello, my young friends. My name is Jan Opatril, and I'm a writer and illustrator as well as a sports angler from the Czech Republic. Because I like fish, especially carp, I have written the children's book Matty the Little Carp for the youngest readers. Today, I'm going to read first 6 chapters from my book. So sit comfortably and enjoy the reading.
First of all, meet Matty. Take your hand out from below the doorway, hold it out in front of you and say, "Hi, I'm this or that little boy or girl who is lying in bed and getting ready to go to sleep. Who are you?" "I am Matty the Little Carp," a soft voice says, at which point you feel something little and wet in your hand. You take a good look and see that you are holding a fin. Once you've got over your surprise, you ask shyly, "Will you be my friend, Matty?" "Yes," Matty the Little Carp replies. "I've got a great adventure for you, an adventure I will tell you about before you go to sleep, okay?" You wriggle impatiently in bed and nod. "Right. If you are ready, then, my dear little friend, hold tight and don't let go of my fin. Don't let go, because I want to take you into a world you can never see for yourself. A world you can only visit with me, because I live underwater sea, and my adventure starts in a little pond where I lived happily with my parents, my daddy Harry and my mummy Evelyn. Harry and Evelyn were not just my parents. As soon as I hatched from a fish egg, they were my advisors and protectors as well. And I love them for that. I love them more than anything in the whole world. But one autumn day, our peaceful life in the little pond was suddenly disturbed. That morning, a big truck came jolting along the country track. Fishermen jumped out of the truck and tossed a net into our pond. Panic broke out among the carp. We all started to flag about in terror, calling out for help and trying to save ourselves. I tried to find my parents. I called out, "Daddy! Mommy!" But Mommy and Daddy had just vanished. They weren't among us carp, they weren't in the net, and I couldn't even find them in the transportation tank the fishermen dumped us into. The truck's motor gave a loud cough, and the truck trundled away. It was a long journey. In the tank, we carp were squeezed together like sardines in a tin. We wondered what would become of us. What's more, I was still trying to find my parents. I imagined their faces and wished that they were there with me. But I'd lost them. We finally arrived at our destination. The truck's noisy motor stopped and the fishermen took hold of some big scoop nets. They started to gather us up again in the scoop nets and put us into wads. But this time they let us out into some water. The water tasted different from the water in the pond, and I wondered where I could be. Once again, there was confusion all around. The water splashed and fins turned this way and that as the other carp wanted to break free. I pushed my way through this dense fish soup and looked left and right. I called out loud, "Daddy! Mommy! Daddy! Mommy!" But nobody answered my calls. I burst into tears and cried for what seemed like an eternity. In the end, I rubbed my eyes with my fin and decided to set off to find my parents. I swam sadly through the unfamiliar waterscape, feeling as lonely as a goldfish in a bowl. Suddenly I bumped into another little carp. 1, 2, 1, 2! The little carp burst out in alarm. "Hi, I am Matty," I said. "What's your name?" 1, 2, 1, 2! You are called 1, 2? No, my name is Goldie, the little carp said, shaking all over. So what do you keep counting? My 2 golden scales. Whenever I feel in danger, I do this to keep calm. I see. Goldie, I'm looking for my parents, Harry and Evelyn. Have you seen them anywhere? No. 1, 2, 1, 2. Do you at least have any idea where I am? In some big pond? You are in a reservoir. An unknown voice behind me suddenly spoke. I turned around and saw a shoal of silvery little fish. Who are you? I said, startled. We are roach, the biggest of the little fish said. My name is Diana, and these are my friends. And, Diana, what is this reservoir thing? A reservoir is like a huge pond. At one end is a concrete dam that holds in the water. The reservoir is huge and very deep and home to lots of dangerous creatures. As soon as Goldie heard the word dangerous, he started to count his scales again in terror. 1, 2, 1, 2. What are these dangerous creatures? I asked Diana. Well, first there are crayfish from the black hole. They have 8 legs and 2 big sharp claws. And then there are the predatory fish. Diana went on. Like pike. What's a pike? Good question, kid, Diana said, praising me. Pike are all green and have lots of yellow splodges on their body. Their mouths are full of sharp teeth they use to hunt. They only eat during the day. At night they are harmless. By the way, what's your name, little carp? My name is Matty, I said, and I'm looking for my parents. Have any of you roach seen them, please? Their names are Harry and Evelyn. We are sorry, Matty. We haven't. I lowered my eyes and continued on my search. Goldie finally stopped counting his scales and joined me. What's that over there? I said, pointing at the strange black shape lying on the bottom. Is it a pike? What? A pike? 1, 2, 1, 2. Goldie immediately started repeating like a ticking clock. Hesitantly, I swam closer to the unknown thing and found out that it wasn't a pike, but a big black tire. Cautiously, Goldie and I looked inside. We saw that it was empty. The day was slowly drawing to a close, so we decided to spend the night in the tire. Goldie, who had 2 beautiful golden scales on his sides, fell asleep instantly, but I stared into the darkness for a long time with tear-filled eyes. Oh, Mommy and Daddy, will I ever see you again?
Well, this was the first 6 chapters from my book, Matty the Little Carp, for the youngest readers. I hope you enjoyed my reading today. Are you curious if Matty will find his parents? If you enjoyed the story, please subscribe. I can't wait to read next chapters for you. And if you want your own copy of this book, you can order it from my e-shop. View the link below. See you soon and have a wonderful day. Bye!